Hi, welcome back to Pumpkin King. I don't like this next part. Uh, hi. Okay, so last time. Oh, that is still so weird. The mayor nearly ate the melting man because Oogie Boogie ripped him to pieces. And Jack is literally introduced to the main villain of the game in a very weird manner. How long have you been doing this, if you didn't know? Uh, yeah. So, as she explained, this is the hardest part of the game. Essentially, there is this fly who every so often will go into alert state, and anything it sees will be attacked horribly, which just means it sends you back to the start of the room, which is bad because a lot of these areas are really big. And this one's vertical. It also makes an ungodly annoying sound. Yeah, I say this is like one of the hardest because yeah, it's not combat focused. It's like transversal, like platforming hard. Really? I hate these things. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah, and now it gets harder. I remember getting to this for the first time on like my stupid Game Boy Advance that wasn't backlit. So you had to like shine like a stupid light over it just to get anything. Which I guess also explains why this game doesn't really go for a lot of darker colors, which is good because I had problems with like Oogie's Revenge on the PS2, where it was completely unseeable. Oh, okay, and this is where it gets especially annoying. So there is you have to get this all the way to the end of the room. Because at the end of the room, there is, at least to the next area, but there is a thing you need to do that requires you to be in the jelly state. And again, it will throw you all the way back to the start of the room if you stop, or you get a bad cycle. Like, it took me so many attempts for the first time to do this. Like, by the end of it, my Game Boy Advance's, like, D-pad was, like, fused with my thumb. Hell, right now, I have to grip it so tight. I'm gripping it tighter than I normally would. Granted, theoretically, if you wanted to make it easier for yourself, you could just, you know, run to the other end of the room, which will create like a new checkpoint. So if you fail, it just sends you all the way back to that side of the room. I forgot that. You know, I'm remembering this as I go. That was way too risky. Oh, thank goodness that the game is a little generous with its spacing. Okay, I don't need to go back over there until in a minute. And this is where it goes from tricky to pain. Yeah. So, this is the time limit. So now you have to get back through the area in reverse in a certain amount of time. And you could take it back to your sister because why? Like, I don't know, even like original GBA as a child, I never got the timer to go down. So I don't exactly know what it does. Maybe someday I'll find out. But yeah, it's just so tricky. Which is especially what makes this stupid fly and his stupid, like, thing of sending you back to the stupid room even more annoying. Because, well, it's good to, like, not have a death penalty, you know, because that would literally just be unfair. It makes it even, this section, harder because of the fact that, well, you don't want to be sent back, because being sent back kind of just wastes your time. Yeah, I was not gonna make that. I could tell. I could tell. I was not gonna make it. I am not gonna make it. At least there's a bunch of gnats here that I can... Or only two. You can serve my bombs. Damage boost. Come on. Up and this is where it gets even stupider. Yeah, there's a boss fight. So on top of everything else, you also have to do a boss fight in a short amount of time. Which I think is... Which to the game's credit, is not a hard fight, all things considered. Yes, it isn't when you can't actually have bombs. Yeah, you just gotta wait for it to go holy phase. Hit all the pumpkin bombs, and then there's phase 2. I'm so happy that the timer actually stops there. Which is just this. Oh, that actually is not as hard as I thought. Because normally I stockpile pumpkin bombs, but didn't really have the time to do that. Enhance. Put away. And we're running. There, plenty of time to spare. She didn't even answer. Her butt was just on fire. And she just has nothing to say about it. Oh, Spiral Hill, I forgot. Yeah. The Pumpkin thing is really good. Kind of. It's... Personally, oh, can't do that. Personally, I think it's really only useful for finding secrets. And I'll demonstrate in a minute. get that until I go over there. I need a bat boomerang power up. Yeah, so here's how picking works. Yeah, it shoots you in a straight line. Which, while you're doing that... Oh. Which, while I think you're doing that, I believe you're at least invincible to enemy attacks. I don't know about other stuff. Now it could be a good tool to get very far. Like, very quickly without taking a lot of damage. Oh. So tight. Oh, a ball and chain. I didn't want a shrunken head. That's like the one thing that I find really annoying about it. Is that, well... You know, in areas like that, you know, if you use it to get through an area, then obviously you have to use it to get out, so it's just like, well, now I'm just stuck like this for a minute. And as I was saying, I don't think it's that useful because, like, because to make the most use out of it, the terrain, needs... It needs to be, like, flat. Or, at the very least, like, a lot of area for you to do stuff in. Which I just don't really find much use for. There's not even a lot of bosses you can use it against because of how it requires. That mode 7 stuff, really fun. Hate that I have to go boot every time. Oh, here we go again. Well then. And now things are quote-unquote darker. Alright, I'm gonna explain this right now, so that when I eventually show how to get over there, you'll know what I mean. So, that right there is one of the reasons I hate the Pumpkin King power-up. Because a lot of the things you need to use to get, like, secret stuff with it, are really obtuse. What you're supposed to do here is jump, activate the Pumpkin King power, and then quickly jump over. Which can go one of many different ways, because you could just completely whiff it. these are the reasons why I don't really want to do a lot of secret side stuff presently. This stupid lamp. And that is all for me for this time. Next time, we'll do this weird section, and maybe I'll actually explain why it's so weird. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. See you then.